The Golden Bear has spoken, and what he said has sent shockwaves through the golf world. At 85 years old, Jack Nicklaus, the man with 18 major championships, 73 PGA Tour victories, and a legacy that defines the sport, has delivered a message that nobody expected. He's criticized the PGA Tour schedule, called the golf ball rollback insignificant, and made the boldest claim of his career, that his Memorial Tournament is better than the Masters. But perhaps the most stunning revelation came when he spoke about his legacy. "I did this thing more for my family than for me," Nicklaus said after winning a $50 million court battle. "My legacy that I will have through the years will be very important to my family. I'm 85 years old. How long will I be around? I don't know. It's not about me. It's about the future and family." The golf world is demanding answers. The PGA Tour is in crisis. The schedule is overcrowded. The signature events are cannibalizing each other. The players are exhausted. And Jack Nicklaus, the man who has seen it all, has finally said what everyone was thinking. Speaking ahead of the 2026 Memorial Tournament at Muirfield Village, Nicklaus didn't hold back. "I don't want to comment on the tour's schedule because I'm not exactly in favor of what they're doing right now," Nicklaus said, before proceeding to do just that. "I hate to see tournaments bunched too much together with too many big tournaments too close together. That's a problem, I think. And I think that's going to be a problem for the tour in the future." The 18-time major winner pointed to the crowded early season schedule, where signature events are stacked back-to-back, leaving smaller tournaments struggling for relevance. If you looked at the schedule, we're involved in the Cognizant down in Florida, and, we have Pebble Beach in Los Angeles, Tiger's event, and then Cognizant, and then we had Bay Hill and the Players. I mean, what chance does that tournament have? The issue is not just about the tournaments, it's about the players. The other tournaments also say, I got 4 out of 5. It's hard for guys to play that. See, the problem is not so much from a standpoint of players. It's hard for the players to really be focused to play that much and be on top of their game, Nicklaus explained. He spoke from experience. "I look at it from the way I was as a player. I could play a couple weeks in a row, maybe 3 weeks in a row, but I needed some time off to be able to recharge the batteries. And I think everybody needs to recharge their batteries." The criticism is significant because it comes from the most respected voice in golf. Nothing Nicklaus said about the current makeup of the tour's schedule is profound. The majority of players, media, and fans seem to agree with him, but the words of arguably the greatest golfer ever, who has a hand in certain events on the calendar, carry a bit of extra weight. Nicklaus didn't stop at criticizing the schedule. He made a claim that shocked the golf world. His Memorial Tournament, celebrating its 50th anniversary in 2026, is better than the Masters. "I think in many ways, we're better than the Masters," Nicklaus said. The comment was audacious, especially from a man who won the Masters 6 times and holds the tournament in the highest regard. But Nicklaus explained his reasoning. "I thought it would be great to bring something like the Masters back to Columbus." The Memorial Tournament was founded by Nicklaus in 1976 to bring top-level golf to his beloved state of Ohio. Muirfield Village, designed by Nicklaus himself, has become one of the most respected venues on the PGA Tour. The tournament has raised millions for charity and has become a staple of the golf calendar. But what makes the Memorial special? Nicklaus believes it's the attention to detail and the respect for the players. "The players love it because I'm sort of trying to take this tournament a little bit of the image of how I would like to be treated as a player," Nicklaus explained. "I would like to walk out onto a golf course that's in good condition. I like to walk out to a golf course that's challenging and pretty. I like to be embraced by the fans and get taken care of in the clubhouse." While the Masters has its azaleas, green jackets, and pimento cheese sandwiches, Muirfield Village has its famous milkshakes and the meticulous detail that's made the tournament what it is today. But then again, the Masters is pretty sensational, Nicklaus acknowledged. but we've done pretty well here. And I think the people in Central Ohio have embraced it. The golf world has been debating the golf ball rollback for years. But when Jack Nicklaus weighed in, the conversation took a sharp turn. It's like throwing a deck chair off the Titanic, Nicklaus said. It's not very much. Nicklaus was responding to news about the proposed rollback, which is set to reduce distance for professional golfers. But he dismissed the impact as minimal. To the pro, maybe Rory McIlroy, who is maybe as long as there is, might have maybe 12 to 14 yards that might pull him back. It might be a benefit, might keep him out of trouble. I don't know. But it's insignificant. But Nicklaus's concern is not about the rollback itself. It's about the bigger picture. The game is running out of real estate. We run out of real estate. We run out of time to play. We run out of money. We run out of water. You run out of all kinds of things, he said. We're not all like Augusta, where we can go by another golf course if we need to lengthen the tee. Nicklaus believes the manufacturers are the real obstacle to progress. Most of the reason why the guys will complain about the golf ball being brought back is because of the manufacturers, he said. And, the manufacturer complains to a player and says, No, don't you tell them that you want that golf ball rolled back. Otherwise, you aren't going to be working for us. Nicklaus has never been one to back down from a fight. And when his legacy was on the line, he fought harder than ever. In 2025, Nicklaus won a $50 million court verdict after a lengthy legal battle to defend his name, image, and likeness. The case had dragged on for years, threatening to tarnish the reputation he had built over decades. But when the verdict came, Nicklaus's response stunned everyone. I did this thing more for my family than for me, Nicklaus told the Palm Beach Post. My legacy that I will have through the years will be very important to my family. I'm 85 years old. How long will I be around? I don't know. It's not about me. It's about the future and family. The statement revealed a side of Nicklaus that fans rarely see. Behind the competitive fire, the 18 majors, and the record-breaking career, there's a man who is deeply committed to his family. He and his wife, Barbara, have 5 children, 24 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren, with a 10th on the way. The Nicklaus name is not just a brand. It's a legacy that will outlast him. My NIL, name, image, license, is very important to me. It's very important to my family, Nicklaus said. Sometimes you got to stand up for it and go through what you have to go through. Life changes for all of us as we go along. I've been very blessed. Allowed me to win a few golf tournaments, make a name for myself. Protect that. It's very important. At 86, Jack Nicklaus is still building. The latest project? A new private club called Nicklaus, located in Palm Beach County, Florida. Nicklaus, which means bear in the Native American language of the Seminole Indians, is a 153-acre project that transforms the former Sherbrooke Golf and Country Club into a premier private club experience. The project is being led by Nicklaus's son, Gary, and represents a new chapter for the family. Palm Beach County has been home to our family for close to 60 years, and where Barbara and I have raised our 5 children, most of our 24 grandchildren, as well as our 9 great-grandchildren, with number 10 on the way, Nicklaus said. Nicklaus is very personal to us because it is inspired and driven by our lifelong commitment to family. It is about creating a place where families can come together around great golf, great friendships, and a club culture built to last for generations. The project is a full-spectrum private club with a championship golf course designed by Nicklaus, state-of-the-art wellness facilities, and a clubhouse designed for hospitality and family engagement. We're building the kind of club where members don't just come to play golf. They come to spend time, connect, and invest in their long-term lifestyle, said Gary Nicklaus. The project also marks a broader business milestone, the first development from a newly formed group led by Gary Nicklaus and the family alongside TWG Global. It signals a new phase of club development tied to the Nicklaus family's long-term vision. Jack Nicklaus has dropped a message that nobody saw coming. At 85, the Golden Bear is still thinking about the game, still fighting for its future, and still building the legacy that will outlast him. He's criticized the PGA Tour schedule, called the golf ball rollback insignificant, and made the boldest claim of his career, that his Memorial Tournament is better than a Masters. The questions now are impossible to ignore. Will the PGA Tour listen to Nicklaus's concerns about schedule? Can a Memorial Tournament ever truly rival the Masters? And what does Nicklaus's willingness to speak out say about the state of the game? One thing is certain, the Golden Bear isn't done yet. At 86, Jack Nicklaus is still fighting for what he believes in, and the golf world is listening.